The way we're going to do these is we're going to, what we're essentially going to do is we're going to, we have to figure out the numbers we're going to use for the coefficients first. Would everybody agree with that? When it says the power of 7, what numbers do you know you need to use then? Anybody tell me? Yes, sir. 7C0, then what? Then, after that? Does everybody understand you're going all the way up with this? How did I know I was using 7? Lads, how did I know I was using 7? Can anybody tell me? What's the power? What will I use in the next question? Exactly. You enter this in your calculator. Does everyone know to enter them in the calculator? Yeah? So what do we get? 1. And 7C1 after that? Then you can go out the other side. You can be lazy here, can't you? What's the lazy way? Go in the other side and come in like this as well. The next one? What? And then you know that one's also 21. Next one? What? And you know the next one is also 35. Did that take much effort? Now, here comes the more difficult part. Okay? What's the power beside the 1? It's something to the power of 7. Would you agree with that? What's the power beside the 7? Well, we did this the other day. What power is beside the is in the next term? You take 1 away, and what are you left with? But then the second one has a 1. What's the next one then, David? 21 blank to the power of? And then beside that? Awesome. 1 after that? And beside that? Great. We're not going to fit all this in one line, so don't even try. What about the next one? Not 3, 3. 3, 4, isn't it? The one after that? Yeah. And then after that? Yeah. 1, 6. And then finally the last one? Yeah, just the power 7. Now, what numbers go into the blanks is what I'll be asking you guys next. Well, what numbers go in there? The first one? 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. And beside that? Minus B, minus B, minus B, minus B, minus B, minus B, minus B. Now, the part that you guys need to get the most is what you put into your calculator. So for the green part, what you put into your calculator? 1 to the power of 7. For the next one, 7 times 1 to the power of 6 to the power of, ignore the letter. So what do I put in beside it? Huh? I need to put in minus 1. Is that all right? The one after that? 21 times what, guys? 1 to the power of 5, and after that? Minus 1 to the power of 2. Will you guys calculate that now for me? You should work something like this. The second one should be minus b. The third one should be plus something b squared. The one after that should be minus something b cubed. The one after that should be plus something b to the power 4. The one after that should be minus something b to the 5. Plus something b4, minus something b5, plus something b6, and finally minus b7. Does everybody see the pattern there? plus minus, plus minus, plus minus, and the b's keep getting bigger, don't they? All right, what's the first one? 1 to the power 7? 1. 7, 1 to the power 6 by minus 1. Next one, 21, 1, 1. Oh, these are easy actually, aren't they? We got lucky because they're both ones, aren't they? So that's 35, that's 35. What's the next one? 21. After that, 7, and finally after that, 1. Everybody cool with that? All right. All right, guys, in class now. First thing you need for this is you need your numbers, HC0, HC1, HC2, HC3, HC4, HC5, HC6, HC7, and HC8. All right. And we got 1, 8, 1, 8. What's HC2, lads? What? 28. Okay, and the one after that? 60. 56s. And the one in the middle? 70. Right, grand. Now, you're going to get 1 blank to the power of 8, and the other one doesn't exist. It's important you do this down now. You have 8 blank to the power of 7, other one not filled in yet. Then you have 28 blank to the power of 6, blank to the power of 2. Next one you have 56 blank to the power of 5, blank to the power of 3. Next one 70 blank to the power of 4, other blank to the power of 4, plus 56 blank to the power of 3, blank to the power of 5, and then 28 blank, 28 blank to the power of 2, blank to the power of 6, 8 blank to the power of 7, and finally all the way underneath you're going to have 1 blank to the power of 8. Now you got to fill in what goes into the blanks. You see our 2 x's here. Two x, 2x, 2x, and then we have our minus y. Can anybody tell me something about the patterns of the x's and y's? What are you predicting to happen? What's the first power going to be? Everybody agree with an x8? What's the next power? x7, y. What's the next power after that? x6, y2. So everybody knows what to expect on the xy front, don't you? It's just the numbers that come in front of it is the hard part, yeah? So we're expecting this to happen all day long. X, y, 7, and then finally plus y8. Now, what do you have to enter into the calculator for the first one? 2 to the power of? Anybody? 2 to the power of 8. What is 2 to the power of 8? 30256, excellent. Next one, what's 8 times 2 to the power of 7 times minus 1? 8 times 2 to the power of 7 times minus 1. What you get, Charlie? Minus 128. Should that be bigger? Because of the 8 on the outside. Should not be 8 times 128. Will you just tell me what that is? 1,100 and 1,024. Awesome. What about the next one? 28 multiplied by, next one is 28 multiplied by 2 to the power 6 times minus 1. 28 by 2 to the power 6 times minus 1. What do you think you get? Sorry, minus 1 squared. My bad. Anybody got it for me? Oh man. 1792. Awesome. Next one. We're going for 56 multiplied by 2 to the power 5. 56 times 2 to the power 5 multiplied by minus 1 to the power 3. You're essentially ignoring the y's and the x's, okay? So that's this one here. So once again, into the calculator with it, and what you get? Minus 1,792. Okay. The next one is the x4, y4 one, which is 70 times 2 to the power of, so this is 70 by 2 to the power 4 by minus 1 to the power 4. 70 bracket 2 to the power 4 by minus 1 to the power 4. What you get? 1, 1. We all good with that? Okay, what about the x3, y5 one? So x3, y5 is 56 multiplied by 2 to the power 8, or sorry, 2 to the power 3 multiplied by minus 1 to the power 5. And what you get, Queven? 448. Yeah, seems about right. 448. Okay. Next one we're on is the x2, y6 one, which is the x2, y6 is this one here. So 28 times 2 to the power 2 by minus 1 to the power 6. And what you get? 112. Okay. Next one is the x7. Oh, sorry, the x1, y7, which is going to be 8 times 2 by minus 1 to the power 7. What do we get there? Minus. Yeah. And finally, the last one's easy, isn't it? Just a plus. Oh no, I'm wrong. Or am I? Yeah, just a plus. Just a plus 1. Yeah. What do you think? Do you have to do the full thing? What part do you need? 6 parts. So get this. What power is it? 10. First part, second part, third part, fourth part, fifth part, and finally, oh sorry, I made a mistake, didn't I? 10C. 10C 0 starts off with. So where's the 6th part? The 6th part is 10C 5. Does that make sense? Now what way do the powers work? The first one is blank to the power 10. The second one is blank 9, blank 1. The third one is blank 8, blank 2. Fourth one is 7, 3. Fifth one. So what's the 6th one then? The 6th one is the 5, 5 one. Now what do I have to slot in here and here? Stay put for a minute, guys. What do I have to slot in here and here? And 1Y. So how do I finally get this done? What's 10C5 in the calculator? 252 multiplied by 2 to the power of 5 multiplied by 1 to the power of 5. And what do I get for that? That's going to be x5, y5. 8,000 and? Yeah, and I'm done. So that's quicker than the ones we were doing earlier, isn't it? Alright, so for homework tonight, you're going to have 15 part 2. Tonight, 11, 12, 14 and 15 part 2.